Hi, this is Josie Kenyon
And Morgan Llewellyn
with CedarSpringsTV.
How are you feeling this week, Josie?
I'm feeling pretty confident about exams. How about yourself?
I'm feeling pretty stressed, but luckily we only have one more day, and we're very thankful to have new teachers in our building to help out.
Coach T is one of our assets, and we are lucky enough to share a day in the life with him.
In our high school, life is often stressful. Nobody knows this more than Coach T.
Well, the first thing I do when I wake up is I enter into this weird state of denial. I look at what time it is. I check my phone to check my email, see if we have a delay, or if school's been canceled, or like an asteroid has hit the school and I don't have to go to work that day. One thing I do every day is I sulk. I kind of sit in my chair and I just I'm sad. And then I just revisit every decision that has led me to where I am today. Despite this, Coach T always stays positive. This is due to his daily routine. For breakfast, I usually go with, if I'm feeling good about myself, try to find something healthy, maybe like a protein shake if I'm feeling down. Usually I scour the fridge. If there's like a cold pizza, you know what, it's been that kind of day. Might as well just down the cold pizza. Well, football is something that I spend a majority of my time with during football season, so the fall, and then we take a little bit of time throughout the off season to kind of think about how we can do better for next year, and think ways we can improve, things we can adjust, stuff like that. It's just so we can make sure that the students of Cedar Springs High School are bringing their personal best to the football field and making their experience the best that we can. Well, I was born this way. Success is really just in my genes. Sorry, it was a condition that the doctor said I had very early on, and no matter what I did, I was going to be successful. Even just sitting in this chair and answering these questions for your interview, for your exam, was going to be a success. So I really look forward to that award I'm getting. I would say the favorite part of my routine is probably anytime food is available is a plus for me. I didn't know if you could tell, I'm really into eating, and coffee helps too. I think it's the one thing I like about living is coffee and Diet Coke. So I would say everyone should be more like Coach T. I'm not saying that you have to be 6'6" with a beard and teach government and history. If you can, hey, more the merrier. I'm actually going to teach online classes about how to be more like myself, so go ahead and sign up. Only $50 for a slot, and spaces are limited.
For Cedar Springs TV, this has been Noah Lutz.
Thank you, Ashlyn and Noah.
Here's a quick break with insight about the Senior All-Night Party.
Dang, I'm really excited for the Senior All-Night Party, June 1st, the night of graduation. I can't wait. One way you could support the Senior All-Night Party is going to Flo's on Post Drive tonight only. Another way you could support the Senior All-Night Party is if you go to the Myers Sportsplex on March 11th to play cornhole with Evan Vanos, the ESPN Junior Cornhole Champion. There's a Champions League and Amateur League. Be there or be square. The last way you can support the Senior All-Night Party is if you go to Trini's and buy the Trini's burritos. All the funds from that will be going to the Senior All-Night Party. I love burritos. See you at June 1st at the Senior All-Night Party.
Boo-doo. Dude, you've got to try this.
Really?
But it's better than cigarettes.
It's awful for you.
So?
I'm good, man. Do you know how many of our friends have nicotine addictions?
Does it matter?
Vaping is an epidemic taking over high schools across the nation. And yes, it is as bad as cigarettes. With your help, we can help end the addiction. Quitting is possible.
Here at Cedar Springs, we encourage all of our students to be mindful about how we take care of our bodies and to report any suspicious activity to the office.
In addition to that, if you are struggling with addiction or any other life-threatening matter, resources such as OK to Say and their contact information are available all around the school.
And with that, here's Hayden with upcoming sports events and news.
Hi, I'm Hayden Morris from Cedar Springs TV, and it's been a hard week for these athletes at Cedar Springs High School. And with this week's scores, it shows that a lot. Wrestling took 8 out of 34 on Saturday, and the competitive cheer team actually took first place at the Red Hawk Invitational. The bowling team lost to Forest Hills Eastern 41-64 Monday, and then boys varsity and girls varsity basketball had a rough outing against Catholic Central. We are waiting for the scores for bowling and wrestling from these matches last night, but with that being said, our upcoming sports for this week are boys varsity bowling away tonight at Wayland, and then boys basketball plays home at Ottawa Hills tomorrow, and the girls play away at Ottawa Hills tomorrow. And our competitive cheer team has a competitive meet on Saturday, and wrestling has a meet on Saturday as well. Now sending it back to Josie and Morgan.
Speaking of challenges, here's Ryan and Carter with more information of how to be successful during the school year.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs a blood transfusion. They're able to get this blood from donors all around the country. If you want to donate blood, you can on Thursday, January 26th from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome as schedule allows. If you're a 16-year-old donor, don't forget that you need a signed consent form, but all donors must have a photo ID. Make sure you eat a healthy meal and drink plenty of water before donating. Every donation helps. Donate blood. Save a life.
We apologize for that misinformation. We had the wrong video.
Here's more information about the Senior Center in Cedar Springs that's going to be reopening.
Hello, this is Cole Detloff from CedarSpringsTV. Last February, the North Kent Senior Center, which they had owned since the late 1980s, was taken away from them by a real estate agent for significantly less than what they were originally purchased it for. Sherry Camilleri, a member of the group, stated it was a safety net for those involved with the group. The building was then used by local businesses where they could rent out small office spaces in hope for raising enough money to maintain and preserve the building. The Senior Center closed after rent was raised from $200 to $400, which forced residents out of the building to put the building up for sale. The seller of the building offered a real estate agent $25,000 less than what was being paid for by the seniors, which was $41,000. Before putting it up for sale, the real estate agent who she supposedly knew from past work experiences. This real estate seller then resold the property for $209,000. The same real estate agent told the seller that they would only be able to pay around $40,000 to $50,000 for the building, potentially violating the real estate ethics code. The private investigator was hired for the case. The seniors were left with no residency and did not get any of the $209,000 from the resale of the property. The rest of the remaining $25,000 that the seller had was donated to other nonprofit organizations. Recently, crews are starting to progress in renovations in the new Village Learning Center on the property. The renovations are beginning to give new hope for the community. Jen Brusma, who will be the new director of the Learning Center, was looking for a place to put a new child care center. When she came across the building, she decided to change her initial plan. Due to the abandoned seniors, she wanted to collaborate and create a child care and senior center. The $900,000 project quickly became bigger. Businesses around the area such as Lions 5, Nugent Builders, and Philo HVAC are all stepping up to donate labor. If you would like to donate to the project, you can do so through the group's GoFundMe page. For more information on the topic, you can see what's happening on the Cedar Springs Facebook page and Wood TV 8 articles. This is Cole Detloff from Cedar Springs TV, signing off. Hello, this is Cole Detloff from Cedar Springs TV.
Hey, can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, of course.
It's really important. I need your full attention.
You have it.
Well, there's this thing that's been going on with, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm not sure how to fix it. I can't really think of a way out of it, but it's really been eating away at me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Are you even paying attention?
Yeah, totally.
Every phone has a digital well-being setting where you can track your hours and set timers on individual apps. Take control of your phone before it takes control of you.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in.
This is Josie Kenyon
And Morgan Llewellyn
from CedarSprings TV.
Stay up, Red Hawks.
Sweet up so tight.